Hi, this is Peter from petersellsland.com answering the question, is it hard to develop a piece of vacant land to make it livable for either a home or an RV? And let me say, we get this question a lot. Really, we specialize in vacant land, so most of our properties do need development. And what does that mean? It generally means clearing enough space at the minimum for a driveway, a home site, and then also planning for putting a power pole, a well, and septic. And once you do those things, the property's just about ready to be lived on. So the clearing really depends on how much of the property you want cleared. If you're buying a few acres, do you want the whole thing cleared, or do you want to keep a lot of privacy and just carve out enough where you can start with a home site so that you'd be able to get set up on the land and then do the rest later? It's really up to you. Depends what you want to do with the property. But as far as getting the improvements, if the land is totally vacant, starting from scratch, what do you need? Well, the first thing, you need to see where the electricity is. If there's electricity on the road in front of the property, then basically you'd have to plan on getting a power pole and a meter box. You could do those things yourself if you're handy, or you can call an electrician. Probably be about $1,000 ballpark to have that done. On the other hand, if you know what you're doing or have an electrician friend, you can get a meter box and a panel from Lowe's for somewhere in the ballpark of $300. So it depends how you want to do it, turnkey or do some of the work yourself. As far as well, septic, the other improvements, the total for all those are probably in the ballpark of about $10,000. We've seen quotes for a well down to 100 feet, probably in the range anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000, maybe $4,000 being the most typical. Septic for a 3-bedroom house might be in the ballpark of $2,500 to $3,000. Land clearing, a couple thousand as a real ballpark number, but again, it depends how much of the property you'd want done. If you're just looking at a driveway and a home site and the land is fairly flat, you'd probably be able to get away with the very low end of that. So it's not difficult like anything else. It's just, calling enough contractors that you feel like you're getting a good deal, someone you're comfortable working with. But if you do this and do it yourself and not just buy a piece of property where somebody else has already done it, you get to have the exact kind of property that you want. So if you value privacy, you can leave a lot of trees. If you want open land, you can have it done that way. So pretty much whatever you want, you can do it if you have a piece of land and start from scratch. And at the end of the day, you probably will be able to get your money back and more. We get calls all the time, every week, almost every day, for people looking for land that's already been developed. So it's definitely something that's in high demand. So if you do this yourself and decide at some point the property's not for you, it'd be something where it should sell very quickly. Those properties, again, are looked at very favorably and are in high demand. So I hope that's helpful. Any specific questions, always feel free to reach out to us. You can find us at petersellsland.com, and thank you for your time.